training for a marathon. You don't train for a marathon, you just run it. You don't train for a marathon, you just run it. You just run it. You just run it.
So, can someone other than Barney Stinson do this? Let's find out. Okay guys, so it is currently Friday the 22nd of January. Tomorrow I will be trying to run a marathon. That's 42.2 kilometers with no training. Now, this idea came to me when late last year I watched a YouTube original series following Ethan Payne, aka Bazinga, training for his marathon. Now, he'd also been on a journey of weight loss, and then he was asked to run the marathon for a charity which got cancelled due to COVID, and he ended up being able to do it remotely and submitting his time through Strava. Now, the series follows him through his training routine leading up to the marathon and then subsequently doing the marathon. But then I thought back to Barney Stinson and I thought, is it possible to do it without doing any training? Now, obviously that's a TV show and it's not real, but in reality, what can you do? And at the same time, as I was watching Ethan do his marathon, I had people telling me they admire my dedication and my persistence to my own weight loss journey, which was adding fuel to my fire of thinking, okay, so how far can just pure determination take you on a marathon? So I started floating the idea out to people. I started bringing it up in conversation. Every single person that I brought it up to, they laughed at me and they told me, you will die. Don't do that. It's stupid. And that made me want to do it more. It sparked something inside of me to say, I want to prove you all wrong. So here we are. In one of the last episodes of Fat Guy to Fit Guy, I ran 5 kilometers on a treadmill. Now that's the last time I did any running of any kind. Prior to that, the furthest I had ever run is 10 kilometers in my 10,000 calorie challenge. So let's see what I can do. I'll see you all tomorrow at my starting line. Here we are at the starting line. I decided to come to Richmond, just outside my gym. That seems the perfect place to start. It is currently I don't know if you can see that, 10:43 a.m. So, if I can try and do my best Mike Boyd impression, this is kilometer 1, hour 0. So the first part of this, I'll be heading from right here in Richmond all the way across to here, which is about 15 kilometers in Vancouver. I'll catch up with you regularly throughout the run and let you know how I'm getting on. See you later. We finally get to change direction. It's been like 3 kilometers of a straight line. So boring. Right. So, about 5 kilometers in, just about to cross over the bridge going out of Richmond, and I don't know, I think we're at So yeah, we're at about half an hour. So I think I might be going slow enough to keep this up. I'm not sure. I might still need to slow down a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, here we start the part that I've been looking forward to the least. The uphill section. This is gonna go for pretty much a full-on 5 kilometers. Wish me luck. We did it. The uphill section has been completed. So now I think I'm about 10 kilometers in, and we're at 58 minutes. So that time is about equal to what I did my 10k. So I think I need to slow down a little bit because I'm only about a quarter of the way through right now. See you later. An issue is starting to arise, and I think it's because I've just come towards the end of one of my downhill sections. I've got a bit of a pain in my knee and my right hip. This could be an issue. So the hips are really hurting, and another issue is right now we're 20 kilometers in and we're only just coming past the first bathroom, so I need to take advantage of this to stop. So time out. So I've just passed about the halfway point. We're like 21 kilometers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish. This is really hurting, but I'm at about 2 hours 10, 2 hours 15, something like that, and it made me realise that when Kipchoge set his unofficial world record time, he was done by now. He'd been done for 10-15 minutes. That is insane. The man's a machine. Anyway, see you later. just getting back on the way after stopping for a drink to use the bathroom. That break sent me back quite a way, but it was definitely needed. 3 hours, 11 minutes of movement time, I think. And that's that. Oh my god, that hurts. Obviously at the end of a real marathon, you've got all the fanfare, you've got the finish line, but today there's none of that. There's just pain, hunger, and man, I really need a beer. Oh my god. As if I just did that. That's mad. That's actually mad. Well, later in that episode, Barney has the realization that he can't just do this without training when his legs seize up on the subway. I'll get back to you tomorrow and let you know if the same thing happens to me. Alright, so it's a few days later now. I was going to film this the day after the marathon, but I decided to give it a couple of days, see how my legs started to feel, so I could talk about it a little more thoroughly. So let's start with immediately after the marathon. I very quickly realised why after something like that they wrap them in those foil blankets. It's because you get real cold real fast. Then, this is slightly disgusting, but I got home and went to the bathroom, and afterwards I realised there was blood in it. But after looking it up, it seems like that's something that's quite common. Something to do with your intestines, like moving about inside you as you're running for a long period of time. That went away pretty quickly, so that's all good. After that, it was pretty much just aching from the waist down. So when I went to sleep that night, I could barely move in bed, which meant every time I tried to move in my sleep, it was hurting and waking me up. Over the next couple of days after that, every now and then, my legs would just go, nope, and completely stop working, which led to me bumping into things and stumbling quite a lot. But by yesterday, I was actually feeling quite a lot better, whereby my legs pretty much just felt as if I had done a heavy leg day at the gym. So I was able to get back to the gym yesterday for my regular push day, and today I feel pretty much back to normal. Also, today just happens to be my birthday. Yay! But I will definitely not be trying that again anytime. I was going to say anytime soon, but no, I will not be trying that ever again. The last half of the marathon was unenjoyable. Actually, more than that, it was awful. I hated it. After the marathon, didn't feel good. It was just a lot of pain. I have been told it was pretty dangerous of me to try and do that. So I'll reiterate here, if you're going to run a marathon, maybe do some training for it. It's the safe thing to do. But to close out this video, everyone that laughed at me and told me I would die, hold that out. See you later.